Yes, we know they are obsessed. Yes, we know they are married. But you know what? Their prince was born and raised within that particular institution, left because of, he found the love of his life and he chose her over them. Yes, we know that they are so much unhappy that the prince, the Duke of Sussex, fall in love with a biracial woman, but you know what? They can't change a thing. Their obsession is getting out of hand. Day in, day out, I'm just like, when are you guys gonna move on? When are you guys gonna come out from this whole narrative and notion that, you know what? The whole title thing. The other days and few days ago, I did a whole story whereby it's been stated that the first thing that what William will do once, he becomes king is to strip off Harry and Meghan's title, of which that's okay. If that's one amongst his slogan, to cut or just remove Harry and Meghan's title, that's insane. He better get, something better to focus on. Because tell me why somebody like Nile Gardiner still has this whole obsession with the fact that, during Meghan's show on Netflix, while she was talking, and she was like, why do you refer to me as Markle? You guys have forgotten that I'm Sussex now. I was like, yeah, that woman knows who she is, and she wants to be referred by her own identity. I always say titles do not define a person. What defines a person is the work he or she puts in place, and Meghan deserves it 1,000 times more. I would have played the clip of, what Nile Gardiner had to say, but I can't because of copyright issues and claims of background music. But instead, apart from the whole video, he tweeted on his X page saying Meghan Markle does not deserve the royal title, Duchess of Sussex, and has misused the title to advance her own agenda. She does nothing for the British people and the work of the royal family. Her title should be removed by the king. Go ahead. If that's what, is going to make you guys fall asleep even for once and stop obsessing over her, then go ahead and do it. Because this is insane. Totally insane. I don't know what you're thinking, but you know what? Nile Gardiner on the Heritage Foundation should step down from his, doing nothing there and be a full-time member of William's circle. Because he's obsessed with Harry and Meghan, and it is really sickening. Because that means whenever they sleep, what they want to wake up and say and bring it to the public is strip off Harry and Meghan's title. Meghan has done this today, Meghan has done that tomorrow, and what's not, what forth. It's insane. It's absurd. It's bizarre. I'm just like, so what's next? After the titles are gone, so what? They would have given people an opportunity, if not a chance, to now refer her as the true princess. Because she is married to a prince. Legally married. The haters are really this is too much. And trust me, the same way karma has worked so well with the rest, we saw what happened to, Dan Wootton and what is still happening. A lot more of the sort is going to happen to such people like Nile, who are always obsessed and hating on somebody who isn't, not even for a minute, fixated or just even thinking about them. They need to wake up. They need to move on and let Harry and Meghan be. Let Meghan be. And you find that Nile has written this on his Twitter. The first people to kind of retweet such things are people like, Angela Levine and the likes. I'm just like, birds of the same feathers flock together. So I'm not surprised that people like Angela Levine are the first front four lines, to start hating on Harry and Meghan. It's insane. It's insane. And so odd, so out of touch. Like they just need to find something better to do and stop obsessing on Harry and Meghan. And I'm super confused now that they are not even tackling the Windsors. Now that they're not even talking about the royal family, I'm just like, okay, are you guys, because Harry and Meghan are no longer tax-funded royals, yet they're always on your mouths. They're always on your articles. Every other show you tune in from, the haters, it's always Harry and Meghan this, Harry and Meghan that. And yet they're not talking about the incompetency, the irrelevancy that the Windsors, that the institution has portrayed, has shown to the people. They're not talking about all that, and that's insane. I'm just like, I don't know what you're thinking, but it gets to that point. I'm just like, Harry and Meghan really needed to leave. If this is the toxicity that they had to deal with over and over again, every now and then they needed to leave as soon, as fast as possible. Because all this is beyond imagination. They don't talk about the slumlord thing. They don't talk about the working royal not getting engaged. Rather, Charles and Camilla were in Rome for their anniversary. The other thing we get is that William and Kate are going on another vacation. I bet I've even lost count of what number of this vacation is. And we are literally in April. They aren't talking about, UK people or British people needs, being put first by the Windsors, by the institution that governs them. Rather, they're always obsessed, always talking about what Harry and Meghan are doing, what they aren't supposed to be doing, and they aren't part of that particular family anymore. No longer part of the working royal system anymore. My perspective. I don't know what's your take. Just let me know some of your thoughts on the comment section. And hoping to see you guys in our next more videos to come. And have been your host for the day. Famish Rafer is my name.